everybody. John here. We're back. We're looking at Sylvanas again. Now I know what you're saying. You're saying, John, we just looked at Sylvanas. We did. Well, Blizzard has reworked her talents. We have a brand new Sylvanas to look at. And so we're going to go ahead and try this again. This is the reworked Sylvanas, and this is the getting started for her. I think she has come out with one of the best reworks of any of the recent character reworks that Blizzard has done. I absolutely love her new kit, although it is very different, and that's why we're doing this as a brand new video. So, there's a couple things that are different. First of all, her main abilities are all the same, and we will go over those in a minute, just in case this is your first time touching the character. We are going to go over a new talent build for her, but as I always say before we start one of these videos, keep in mind that it's called Getting Started for a reason. This is not the definitive guide to Sylvanas. This is not going to work in every scenario, in every game that you're going to have. This is just a suggestion. Just a rough idea on how to get started playing the hero and having fun. And that's what this is going to be about, having a good time. So, without any further delay, let's get into the new talent build. So, we're going to be building a kind of assassin-style Sylvanas. Now, she's still going to have strong lane pushing and presence and crowd control abilities, but her whole thing is going to be a ranged ninja, is what we're going for this time. And it's going to be real exciting. So, her level 1 talents are the opposite of that. Her level 1 talents actually not very exciting at all. Overflowing Quiver is what I'm going to recommend you take. Basically, when a nearby enemy minion dies, a free Withering Fire is shot. This is going to help with your lane clear. As minions come down the road, you're going to notice that, well, whenever I kill one, boom, I fire off another Withering Fire. Just makes it a little easier to clear lanes, a little faster, a little easier. So, we fire, we shoot them, we kill a minion, that fires another Withering Fire, that kills a minion, that fires another Withering Fire, kills a minion, that fires another Withering Fire. You get the point. It means she's going to clear lanes very fast, which she's always been very good at, and she's going to continue to be. So, at level 4, I'm going to go ahead and encourage you to take With the Wind. This is going to increase Withering Fire's range by 25%. Now, the reason this is important is Withering Fire favors heroes, but they have to be within range in order to be favored. So, you can see as I get to the edge here, this little purple ring that appears around the minions. That means Withering Fire is going to hit that minion. If I'm not within range of Arthas, it's not going to favor Arthas. It's going to instead favor the minions. And when we get to a place where we want to do damage to Arthas instead of minions, it's going to be difficult to do if we don't have the right level range on them. So, it's going to be very, very important that we have that extended range. It'll also let us do kills like that. So, that's why we're going to go ahead and take that talent. At level 7, lots of good options here. I am a big fan of her old ult being put down here in a weaker state. Possession's really good. But that's not what we're going to take this time. We're actually going to take Barbed Shot. Withering Fire deals 200% bonus damage to minions, mercenaries, and monsters. Again, this is going to help with wave clear, but that to monsters is the key word here, because that means it's going to be effective on maps like Garden of Terror, killing the Garden Terror and things like that. So, another thing to keep in mind when you're choosing abilities and talents with Sylvanas. So, again, it's not going to make Withering Fire very effective against Arthas, and because it is favoring Arthas, we're not getting that 200% boost at the moment, but if we have a lane of just minions, it's going to clear that lane faster. If we have objectives that need to be cleared, it will help with that regard as well, and all of that's very important. Let's get to the big new, we're going to call it. Mind Control. Last time we did a Sylvanas video, I told you, you only have to take Wailing Arrow. That's all you have to do. Well, now you have a choice. You can still take Wailing Arrow if you like it. It still functions the same way. But now you can select Mind Control, and you can feel good about it. It is a very cool heroic ability. Let's show what it does. So, you take Mind Control, and you are just going to channel our little buddy Arthas here for a second, and then you will be able to move him. Now, you're not going to be able to make him attack or do anything like that, but we can run him back into cannon range if we want, or almost into cannon range. Regardless, we still got him killed. It's a very, very brief takeover at this state. You can't move him very far, but keep in mind, during that time, he's not going to be able to attack anybody. He's not going to be able to really do anything. It's effectively taking him out of the fight. So let's oh, didn't mean to reset talents. I meant to toggle cooldowns. That's alright. We can go over it one more time. Overflowing quiver, with the wind, barbed shot, mind control.
Do not test my patience.
Grab Arthas, move him somewhere else. Why not? And it plays a little of Lament of the Highborn, which is super cool too. Really just an awesome ability. He thinks he's gonna get away? Nope, I don't think he's gonna get away. Not today. He's gonna have to come back and fight us a little bit more. There we go. Now, obviously, there are greater cooldowns than what we are taking advantage here. Let's turn that off so Arthas feels like we're at least giving him something of a fair fight. Level 13. You know I'm a big fan of Life Drain, and if you take it, I'm going to say you did good. But we're going to play around with Windrunner. Teleporting with Haunting Wave fully recharges your Withering Fire. Haunting Wave can then be cast a second time within 5 seconds after teleporting for free. This is what I mean about a little ninja assassin type move. So, let's once again show off Sylvanas' ultimate here. You can move Arthas, start unloading on him. He starts running away because he's a big coward. We can fire that. Now we've got all our Withering Fire stacks up again. And we get to fire it again, which gets all our Withering Fire stacks up again. All of a sudden, Sylvanas is able to dish out a ton of damage to Arthas. And keep in mind, she's not an assassin. It's not like we're looking at Greymane here. She's always walked the line a little bit between assassin and specialist, but it's not her job to deal this kind of damage. It's just something we can kind of spec her into, and it feels really, really good to do so. Getting those free Withering Fires every time you teleport. So you're just going to teleport around the map. This is the ninja. You are now a ninja. Congratulations. And let's take a look at the next talent. So at level 16, there are a lot of talents I used to pick on separate talent tiers with Sylvanas, all located on this same tier now, which makes me a little bit sad. And Cold Embrace, one of my favorite talents, got a pretty significant nerf. That said, making enemies vulnerable is still super effective. Just because it's only going to apply to one enemy does not really make it any less of a cool decision. I still say take it. Hit Arthas with it. Do what you gotta do. Look at all that damage. Teach him to fight under turrets. Alright.
Killing spree.
So you can see the kind of build we're going for, how we're going to utilize that build, how we're going to try to be effective with it, using things like vulnerability, using things like our Haunting Wave to get more, to be able to do more damage, to be able to get more Withering Fire to throw down on enemies. Makes Sylvanas just very, very dangerous. And her final talent we're going to take, probably her most fun talent in the entire game, Dark Lady's Call. This is going to be an enhancement to her her ultimate. We're going to toggle cooldowns again, so we can show you that. So you saw we weren't getting Arthas very far with our mind control. It's a very short mind control. That's okay. He's not going anywhere. Well, we're going to change all of that now that we have this new talent. As soon as he comes back to life, I shouldn't have killed him. Look at him go! Off he goes. Arthas is now way back in the back line. So as you can see, speeding up their run speed, which is what that does, increases it by 100%, really changes how effective you can be with that talent. Not only can you move them, but you can move them to a really dangerous spot. If they're running away, you can pull them right back into your line. Now, likewise, let's say I'm on the run. Let's say I'm hurt really bad. Arthas is chasing me down. I need to get away. I can send him home. Go home, Arthas. Now I'm free. Because he's gone. If you need to defend an ally, say, nope, I don't want you chasing my ally who's at low health. Send him away again. Just get rid of that guy. It becomes very, very effective, and it's a very good ultimate to power up. Sylvanas remains super squishy, so you still do have to be careful with how you engage, what you do, all of that. So be wary, but man, she becomes powerful, as you can see. Just a real powerhouse character. Really, really like this new Sylvanas. Very effective character. Very well done on how she was built. And just like that, we beat the oh-so-difficult test map. Alright, that's it for the build. If you want more information on the build, you can look down in the information for the video where I've included a link to this particular build. In addition, if there's a hero you want to see it getting started for, go ahead and leave that request in the comments and I will get to it as soon as possible. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're enjoying these videos, because we're gonna keep doing them. Until next time, this has been John from Core. I don't have a catchphrase, so I'm gonna just say catchphrase.
Shake, 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 Sinora, shake your body liner. Shake, 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 Sinora, shake it all the time.